I've invested in a lot of online programs in the past, and none of them comes close to this.
This has been a momentous paradigm shift in my life, which is going to be fruitful in so many ways. And I just don't mean financially.
Over the past 7 weeks, I've gone through a transformation greater than I would have ever anticipated. I've evolved my physical, my mental, and my emotional approach to closing sales.
I really was just looking for a skill that could help me grow my mortgage business, help me get better at sales, and possibly be another source of income. By looking back, what I really got out of it was so much more than I ever expected.
I've spent thousands of dollars on tons of different programs from all types of gurus, everyone, you name it. After the first 2 months, I already doubled my investment back. And I'm confident that if you listen to Dan, you do his teachings, you listen to Kayvon, you listen to everyone else in Dan's team, you can too.
This program really impacted me in a way that I never experienced it before. It expanded and shifted my mindset and core beliefs. Just this alone is worth more than the price of admission.
Not only have I learned a ton about how to close high-ticket programs for both myself as well as anybody that I might work with, but it way exceeded my expectations, and also in ways that I hadn't anticipated.
The moment I listened to that and cut away all the other distractions, I started seeing results in my life. Boom, week by week, boom, boom, boom.
I've done many programs in the past, and honestly, they just give you a few videos, they pat you on the back and say, good luck. This program, it's not like that. This is a live mentorship with Dan and his team, where they will grab you by the hand and walk you through the path to wealth.
I've studied many sales tactics, courses, and listened to so many gurus in the past. And I have to say, HTC has been unlike anything I've ever come across. It has literally given me the ammunition I needed to cement my high-income skill of closing sales.
Short 7 weeks, it could totally change a person's life, and I'm living proof of that.
I've become so much more confident in my ability to engage in a sales conversation. So much more confidence and belief that I can and I am a high-ticket closer.
But this program is going to change. It's going to change my family's life financially. It's already changing mine mentally, but it's going to drastically alter the course of our life in a very positive way.
I thought I'd learn a magical script that could close any client. Dan focuses on changing his students' mindsets. It's not about a script, it's about that mindset, and it's about helping people in a different way that no other course teaches, no other sales training can teach you.
Day one, the principles that we learn, the tried and tested principles, tried and true tested principles that we learn are actually applicable immediately to our lives and to our businesses.
I found the course to be challenging, to be intensive, to be immersive.
After week 6's webinar, I implemented the strategy that Dan gave, and within 4 days, boom, I closed my first partner deal, and I'm going to be starting come the first week of January in 2018. This stuff works, guys.
I used to do $500 deals, and I had such a hard time closing them. Literally about a week or two, maybe even 3 or 4 weeks into Dan's program, the high ticket closing program, I closed my first $1,000 deal, and then another $1,000, and then a $1,500 a month with 5% revenue share.
I saw results immediately starting this course. My mindset, like I said, the mindset is the foundation of high ticket sales. Once you change that mindset, you just start behaving. I started behaving differently.
I'm here to tell you right now that this course has changed me for the better. I didn't even go into this course looking to be changed or thinking that I needed to change. This course exposed my weak spots. This course exposed my habitual patterns that have kept me living a mediocre life. He shook all that old bullshit, all that old pattern, all that old conditioning that I received from everybody in my life. Let's go ahead and start you brand new. Let's go ahead and build you up to where you need to be so that way you can experience what you want to experience and live the life that you want to live.
The way I work with patients is different. The way I communicate to my friends and my family is different.
I thought high ticket closing was really just a skill to have, but at the end of it, I realized it's a philosophy. It's more of a way of living. It's a way of being.
I just thought, before joining that I was going to just have to, watch videos and do things on my own. But no, the mentors were actually there every week to help me learn. And, they spent about 4 hours each week just to make sure everybody was on top of things.
Every week we had a live training session with Dan. It was super intense, value-packed. I mean, most weeks we went over the 2-hour estimated time schedule, usually by at least an hour, I would say, because Dan wanted to make sure that all of our questions were answered. He wanted to make sure that we all understood and comprehended what he was teaching us.
Dan and his team were dedicated to providing way more value than the cost of the program. Every week, the content was amazing. My mind was blown. And the fact that each class ran a lot longer than scheduled goes to show just how dedicated Dan is to the success of his students and how much he cares about his students.
Dan Locke, as a coach, he over-delivers. He provides so much insight and stuff he teaches for tens of thousands of dollars.
Dan genuinely cares about all his mentees' success, and that's what makes this program so special.
You can really feel that Dan and Kayvon are there with you every step of the way as you're learning, as you're growing.
I got to sit in for at least 3 hours a week with a multi-millionaire and learn the way that he thinks. In fact, what surprised me most about the whole program is how much Dan, Kayvon and Desmond absolutely care about our growth and about our success. Here are people willing to coach, to push, and also to create a family environment where everybody wins, everybody grows, and no man is left behind.
Seeing you guys active in the Facebook groups has been pleasantly surprising, right? You aren't going to get that a lot in other things where the teachers and the leaders themselves are actively reading posts, responding to posts.
Inside the program, there's so much immersion and accountability that you don't get anywhere else. Having that really allowed me to succeed more and succeed faster.
Dan creates a community of students that was just as helpful. You join a group of other people around the world that are just as very highly motivated and have their own experiences, so you get to learn from a lot of different angles and work with them on homework assignments that really helps you solidify the skills that you learn in the course.
And in 12 months, I imagine to have thoroughly applied the principles that I've learned at HTC, perhaps even closing up to 40 to 50 clients in a month, earning, like we said, 20,000 to 30,000 in additional income per month.
And with this high ticket closing skills, I can see how we can scale up to double our business income in the next 12 months.
My view of what is possible for myself in this world has expanded, and I feel like I've really broken through a lot of those limiting beliefs that were holding me back that I wasn't even aware of.
Now in the next 12 months, I have plans to transition to just working as a high-ticket closer, as this has developed not only into a skill I've learned, but a passion to help people and obviously make great money while doing so.
Well, 12 months time, I will be a high-ticket closer on Dan Locke's team. I will be earning 50k per month. I will be able to serve many people and be able to provide value within their lives. I will have a select group of high premium coaching clients of my own. And with the rewards coming from providing that value.
HTC is not for everyone. It's not for people who want to dabble in get-rich-quick schemes. It's not for people who just want to test the waters and try different programs, different sales programs, and try to figure out how to very quickly make a buck.
The program has greatly exceeded my expectations. You know what? The mindset exercises on their own are worth more than the cost of the program.
For me, this was without a doubt one of the best investments I've ever made in myself. And the best part of it is that it's really just getting started.
You guys give so much more value than what myself and the other HTC members paid to be here. And again, for that, I can't thank you enough. You could have charged 5 times as much. You could have charged the $2,500 a week if you wanted to, and that would still, I mean, that's where the value of this program is at.
Now, when I joined this program, it was a bit of a financial stretch, but I jumped in with both feet, and like I said, it's one of the best decisions I've made.
The changes that I've started to see in myself, in my family, and in my personal life have just been immense.
So after going through this program, now I can say that I'm more confident, clear, and know exactly where I am going.
So I guarantee you, this will be unlike any sales course you've ever seen, because this is not a course for salespeople, but a course for sales closers.
So thank you again, Dan Locke, Kayvon K, and Desmond Soon, for believing in me and giving me a brand new skill that I can take anywhere on the planet and earn in excess of 100K a year.
I'm not the person that I was when I started this program, and I have a completely different mindset for success, and you can't even put a price tag on that.
I think if you're on the fence, then you know you need the skill. If you're on the fence, you know there's something wrong and that you need to do something about it.
You know something deep down inside needs to change within you for you to continue to grow. So any doubt that you have is just your old conditioning telling you, hey, come back here. It's comfortable back here. It doesn't want you to grow. I say step forward, put the commitment in yourself, and understand that now it's time to grow.
You have the opportunity to be mentored by a multi-millionaire who can teach you the mindset and the skills to significantly increase your earning potential and help you deepen the impact that you have on the lives of people around you. What is that worth to you?
I would recommend that you really listen to your heart. If you feel like you resonate with this program but scared to go for it, I would just say do it, because it will be worth a lot if you're willing to make it work.
So for you, if you're looking at this program and wondering whether you want to jump in or not, all I can say is back yourself, grab it with both hands, and go for it.
The HTC program has been probably the most profound program I've ever taken in my whole life.
If you're watching this video, I highly encourage you to take this program.
I just took a leap of faith, and I don't regret it at all.
Do it. Figure it out. Everything's figure-outable. You will not be sorry.
You know, if you're on the fence about applying for high-ticket sales, all I can say is just do it.
The question I would have for anybody who is considering the program is, how committed are you to realizing that new version of yourself, that new and improved you? How committed are you?
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Kayvon. Thank you, Desmond. Thank you to everyone in the HTC family. You guys really mean a lot. I am a high ticket closer, and I couldn't have done this without you guys.